Wildcats are on a roll. That is for sure. Rob Beveridge, the coach, joins us. G'day, Rob.
G'day, mate. Great to be here.
Yeah, good to have you on board, mate. And you were looking forward to those stretch of 5 games at home and going along swimmingly at the moment.
Yeah, it was a very, very good game the other night for us, and we had great preparation, and the whole focus was on how we could shut down Adelaide, and the boys came out and absolutely smacked them. It was great.
Rob, when you came to town, Carlington, mate, nice to talk to you.
You too?
Good to talk to a fellow redhead, mate. We've got 3 of us all talking to each other at once. It's absolutely magnificent. We'll just take over the world next.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, mate, what have you had to do at the club, and what have you introduced? I mean, what have been your main focuses since you've come to town?
What I've tried to do is just go out and try and recruit the best young talent that's around Australia, and pretty much give them the opportunities to play. And I look back at when the Wildcats were at their best. They had a core group of players there with Vlahoff, Grace, Fisher. You know, that whole group of players that were there for a long period of time, and that's what I'm trying to do is get a group of guys to stay together for 4 or 5 years. And if we can do that, I truly believe that we can win some championships.
Rob, that's exactly what we were talking about earlier in the night, because the new AFL licences are coming out and how imperative it is to have the glue. It's good to have young talent, isn't it? But you need the glue to stick them to dotter them around those experienced, great players to make sure that you can be successful. Yeah,
they just bring so much passion, enthusiasm, and so they're very talented. And we've got some older players there with Martin Catalini, who's been around there, and he's taken a great leadership role with those younger guys. And then you've got Sean Redditch and Luke Schenscher that are in the prime of their careers as well. So it's a good balance of youth and experience, and it's starting to come together.
I returned from holidays, and of course the news about Paul Rogers wasn't great. I mean, that poor bloke, he must have run over a black cat, or a black cat must have crossed his path somewhere, because it's just been one thing after another.
Yeah, I'm really, really devastated for him. He's just trained so hard to come back from his injuries last year, and then just a freakish accident of first getting infection in his elbow, and then landing on the same elbow and tearing his tricep.
Can you keep him around the club?
I certainly hope so. We're right now just more concerned about his health, and we just want him to get through the infection stage, and then we'll get him and have his surgery, and we'll see how he bounces back from that injury. But we definitely still want him to be around the club and be a mentor for Luke Schenscher and big Sammy Harris that we've just brought in as well.
Rob, where do you think you can improve? Are there some concerns that you have as coach?
I think that just the inconsistencies with the young guys. It's just a matter of week in, week out, be able to perform it as the best they can, and they're going to have their ups and downs, and I still believe in let's throw these guys in the deep end and let's see if they sink or swim, and so far they're doing pretty well.
I know we get the old cliche, one game at a time. I mean, but how far do you plot forward, Rob, in this caper, as opposed to, say AFL football? They like to say, we're taking it one game at a time, all of those sort of things. I'm sure you are too, but obviously with 5 home games in a row, you probably had a little bit longer at the picture, have you?
Yeah, right now our focus is to win all 5 home games, and the league is really, really tough, and I think I read today there's been, out of the 19 games that have been played, 16 of the home teams have won. So to win on the road is very difficult, and so we got to make sure that we win every home game, and I think that leading into our road trips, we're going to have some confidence, and I think that right now that's really great for us.
Speaking of the next home game, if you want to go along, we've got 2 family passes. Be the first 2 callers through on 922 11882, and you can go along with 2 family passes to the upcoming game for the Wildcats. And who do you have to stop this time?
Mark Worthington. He's the focal point for Melbourne. There's no doubt about that, and him being a WA boy as well, and. There's a huge rivalry there with Mark Worthington and Sean Redditch. Last time they played, I think that Mark may have been suspended because he belted Sean. So it's going to be very, very. It's going to be fun having Mark come to the jungle, and I'm sure the crowd's going to get after him.
Did the Cats have a crack at trying to get him back? Oh, you were probably not even at the club at the time when he was maybe up for grabs.
No, but I've coached Mark, and I know his personality, and known him for a while. And we're going to say welcome back to Perth, Mark.
Good on you, Rob. Thanks very much for your time tonight.
Okay, guys.